Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours, and welcome to the exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. This evening's scene is due to take place in a new locale. It is in one of the waiting rooms that's just off the main train station. There's just off the main train line that runs in Houston Station, the main train line that runs between Dublin and Galway. Also, the main thoroughfare of the railroad throughout Ireland. An emergency meeting has been called here, and the train has been opted to be the mode of transportation as it is incredibly low key via our various individuals. So, as our conclave of ne'er do wells gathers, I have no doubt that certain individuals will wish to give information that they now possess to others based on the current goings on of the Technocratic Union. You may introduce yourself as you see fit. I am going to go and make tea. Please do not do that thing where everyone just stands in the corner. Interact, emote, damn it. I'll be back in a few minutes.
I'll get this started.
All right.
Rory.
Who's your friend?
Sorry, who was speaking?
Rory, you first. Go.
So we're at a train station?
I believe that is what I heard.
Okay. I am a bit out of it and slightly feverish, so bear with me. But Rory, practically leaps out of the train, a huge shit-eating grin on his face. And he just looks really excited to be there. And he looks around at everyone else and says, "Wow, I'm so excited for this. Finally, we're actually going to do something about these assholes. Let's give them a black eye they won't soon forget."
Eric will. I'm trying to think of how Eric would have gotten there. So, how does it sound that Rory came by the Agrabah Knights and told Eric that something was up, and then Eric said, "Fine, I'm coming." Would that work for you?
Yeah, no. He was like, "We're gonna go raid the technocracy. Do you want to come?"
And he would have said, "Oh yeah, sure. You might need a doctor at some point. Let me just get my stuff." And he would have gotten his first aid kit and his emergency things and things like that. And he would have followed Rory. So Eric would be joining the fray at the same time as Rory does.
Sketch probably emerges off the train with Jewel and Winrate. Probably the Winrate and Sketch listening to the same thing on their headphones, which is the Beastie Boys, so they're probably bopping at the same time.
Yup.
Jewel, on the other hand, is all business and carrying something under a long jacket.
Winray has a fairly large backpack on his right shoulder, and it seems to be fairly stuffed.
Yeah, you can see Sketch has like a flashlight. Basically a small bag. You can see stuff in it as well, and you do see him like flick something under up his sleeve very quickly. But Rory's seen Sketch with it before. It's that standard switchblade that he has.
I actually have not, but
oh yeah, no, well, you can just see a flash of what looks like a switchblade.
Cool. He looks very enthusiastic about it.
Well, I'm glad you're enthusiastic about it, considering either tonight we succeed or we die.
So what's this? What's at the bottom of the dungeon?
If anyone has good senses, Rory has a bag. Actually, he has a few little bags, it looks like, tied to his belt. One of them has the most horrendous odor that you have ever smelled.
What's at the bottom of the dungeon? Assuming I'm understand the mechanics, which I can almost guarantee you I don't, but I understand the intended effect. Anything that doesn't fit in the consensus of the reality will die as a wave of energy powering this weapon washes over the city and erases all of it from existence.
Well, then.
Gotcha. Looks over at Sketch.
Sketch kind of gives this like, well then, grimace.
I guess that's how this game's gonna get played.
Nobody dies tonight.
Well,
Eric,
that's kind of the plan.
Eric nods when she says no one dies tonight. He nods seriously and pats his bag that he brought his kid along with. That's what I'm here to guarantee.
And death isn't exactly what I'm keen on, but
At this moment, Zach, your phone. Bzzz, bzzz.
He's gonna look at it.
There is no number for the text message. As a matter of fact, it appears to be a series of hashtags and different nonsensical figures like ampersands, commas, full stops, etc. And it just says, hey, priest boy, or hey, priest guy, you might want to be in the city tonight. Like, not at all. Bad things. Very bad things.
He will reply back with, "Thank you. We have figured out what is going to be happening tonight, and we are going to try to stop it."
You're waiting for about 30 seconds. Right, okay. So what you mean to tell me is a handful of reality deviants against the world. That's going to end spiffingly for all involved. But that's neither here nor there. Just so long as you're not going to do anything dumb and heroic, don't particularly care.
He kind of pauses for a moment, and then he will type back, "Yes, a bunch of us against the world. I mean, we did it the last time when we first met you, and it turned out relatively okay." ...
Yeah, that's fair. But this time, she's expecting you.
Ah, wonderful.
Eric looks over at Rory and whispers, "What is a reality deviant?"
This is on
There's,
Zach's.
like-
I was gonna say this is on Zach's phone. Unless
Oh,
you're actually
sorry,
looking
sorry.
over his shoulder.
Oh no, sorry. I thought it was
Yeah.
someone saying it aloud. Sorry about that.
Zach will go on to reply, "If it's possible to get you out as well, would you like to come with us?
But all my cool stuff is here.
You can create new cool things or just bring your cool things with you."
The text messaging ceases at that point. All right.
And
So, kids, you stand in the small rural village of Shannon Bridge. For those of you who have been there, I'm not sure if Torna has. I have. It's a shithole.
It is a shithole, yeah.
Yeah. There's approximately. It is your average, small Irish town that consists of, about 80 houses, a small shop, a post office, and 8 pubs.
And a church, presumably.
And a church, presumably, yes. I didn't see the church, but I'm going to assume one exists. So, as you walk outside out into the kind of rustic Irish surroundings, as it were, the hard stone fronted train station, a road nearly entirely bereft of cars. According to GPS, it's about a 30-minute walk, if you wish to walk, to the power plant in question, the Shannon Bridge Power Station. What do?
limited data trail, all for the 2-foot express.
Yep.
You take a taxi.
There were 7 of you.
Yeah, there's minivans.
How far off are they?
What was that? Sorry, Maya?
How far off are they from where they need to go?
About 30-minute walk.
Well, I imagine they'll be expecting. I'm pretty sure having a pull up next to where we have to go in the middle of the night might be a little weird.
It's not actually night
Yeah.
at all. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but yes.
At a power plant is a
Mhm.
little weird.
It's a little weird. Yeah, weird.
It's a little weird. Walk won't kill anybody, hopefully.
That's what Richard thought.
Besides, who's going to trouble a bunch of us going for a walk? Yeah. You know?
I mean, yeah, we totally look like a group of people that would hang out normally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, totally.
You know, I've had a lot of success with I'm going to a LARP.
Joel
I imagine this is nowhere enough for that.
I don't know. I awakened because of a role-playing game, so, you know.
Priest has it on a Priest has us on a rehab group. There you go. Bam. Sketch starts walking.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Joel will walk
Let's
after
do
him.
that.
Rory follows too.
Lead the
Okay,
way.
I have to ask. If questioned, what do you universally agree you are all recovering from?
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, they'll probably they could probably turn there. Okay, guys, we all have to be addicted to the
Okay.
same thing.
No, rehab groups can work on different things at the same time.
Me,
Especially if
no,
it's if it's a church-run rehab group.
yeah.
All right,
If
just
it's
get
I mean, I don't know
Rehab
anything about
group,
rehab myself.
If it's a church-run rehab group, it's either NA or AA, most likely.
Yeah. So we're in NA.
yeah. All right. Anyone
Yeah.
asks? That's what we're going
Wait,
with.
wait. Which is what does NA stand for again?
Narcotics
Narcotics.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Oh yeah, lots of narcotics. We'll do that.
That way I can drink and it won't raise any questions.
Holly's gonna look through her bag just in case to make sure she doesn't have anything. 1 second.
Oh, yeah, actually, Rory's like,
Sketch
Oh.
awkwardly looks down at in his pockets. It's like, boy.
Rory's gonna be like,
I
no.
think I'm good. These are just herbal cigarettes. It's fine. There's like lavender and shit in it. It will be good.
As you guys
lavender and nothing else, right?
As you guys follow, more than likely Winray, as he directs you via Google Maps, as you come to the outskirts of the city, just as you're walking into, for the record, you'll have to pass through a small wooded area in order to get to the power plant, which itself straddles the Shannon as a hydroelectric plant would. The small wooded area, the road cuts straight through it. However, walking very calmly down the pathway towards you, you guys will see this individual, exactly as shown.
I feel as if maybe this might be a bad idea.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
there goes
Is that-
Arcane.
Yep, same.
Who is that? Do we know this person?
Nope.
They have lots of crosses and chains, and I've seen
He
enough
looks-
anime to know that this is a bad guy.
This isn't like an anime Templar.
Nope.
Oh, you
None
want
of
to
the-
talk up
none-
to them
none-
and see if
none
they're a
of
bad
the-
guy or not?
None of the objet d'art on them is indicative of the Templars. They have a single cross on their arm, but other than that, there's also there's what it looks to be a weird sigil that's also on the same armband that their cross is. And he was
That's a Jewish
stopped.
star.
Yes. However, if you look into it, it has other things inside it.
Ah.
He will stop and he will basically quirk his head, and you'll see him lean his head back, and you see him sniff the air.
he literally has a chain around his neck. I feel as if
It's the fucking
Yeah.
hound.
He's a spiked dog collar, actually.
he's sniffing the fucking air. Like
You know, guys,
pretty sure we bumped into a guard dog.
I'm all for being, like action packed and all that, but that is bad. Sketch's points.
Yeah.
I'm going
Into
to
the
make this abundantly clear. Oh, by the way,
Oh,
did you
no,
make
he
an
has
attempt?
accent.
Did you make an attempt to hide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Into the trees.
Okay. He will.
Oh, should I roll?
No, you can just run into the trees. It's fine.
I'm not gonna hide.
He'll stop and he'll say, "Interesting. So, you mean to tell me I arrive in this country?" His accent is really nonplussed. It's very difficult to determine where he's from. There are various different tones and highlights.
Is he
in various
generic
different
foreigner?
places. No. Maybe. I don't know what generic foreigner is.
It's like, I am clearly not from this country, but I have no identifiable accent.
He'll say, "You mean to tell me that I arrive in this fetid little hellhole in order to hunt an individual, and it would seem as though the individual I'm assigned to hunt comes to me? Interesting."
Lonnie's just
Aye.
gonna look at the priest. Father, do you have a date with the guard dog? Because I'm just gonna assume it's you.
No, it's not for me, but I do know who he's here for.
Feel free to point fingers.
It's gonna point over at Marks, dude.
Sketch internally takes a sigh of relief. It's like, it's not me.
Eric looks around, like sees that he's being pointed at, and then remembers the whole brouhaha about his avatar, and goes, "You must really want me bad, and I've never done anything to you."
Your
Right,
ego
wait, is he
is
speaking
amazing.
out?
Your ego is amazing. Once again, you could be 100 meters away from him, and he will still hear you crystally clear.
Oh no,
Even if you're
he's got that
whispering.
super hearing.
He'll say, "No, I don't think it's you anyway. I'm here for target Alpha Sigma Plus. Designation, Rory."
No,
That was the other one.
I'm not hiding, actually.
You're not. He'll smile. "So, I contemplate. How many of your friends are here?"
You're here for me.
I am.
I'm guessing you go back with Catherine, or whatever her name is.
Not at all. I'm merely hired help.
Okay.
Lonnie's just gonna hit that
I
rope.
mean, you're aware of who she is, right? Like, again, I'm not really trying to bargain for my life here. Fine, whatever. But I just want to point out, you are working for someone who helps orchestrate the Holocaust and kills children recovering from cancer for fun.
That's nice.
Just so we're clear. Okay. Well, how do you want to do this then?
He smiles, and as he does so, you'll notice the fact that his teeth are unnaturally long. He'll say, "Well then, I'm not used to my prey being so upfront on the matter."
What do you want me to do? Run away? Like, why?
I mean,
You'll find me no matter what. Let's do this thing. Okay.
Oh my.
Lottie's just gonna turn to the others as they are watching this obvious event. Just gonna say, should we just run or just leave, Rory to his business? What's the protocol here? Because I'm pretty sure whatever that gentleman is could literally destroy all of us. So I'm just kind of putting it out on the consensus. And no, I don't mean throw a rock at, guy with the fucking dog chain. I mean at Rory for talking.
Sketch is just like, this is a
I
bit.
would very much rather you not throw a rock.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not at you. Obviously not at you, mister.
Look,
Gosh.
I'll be frank. I have no interest in the rest of you whatsoever. I'm not being paid to have an interest. It's none of my business. You can leave.
I respect workmanship like that. So, guys, or do you really want to do this? I mean, it seems like you're kind of putting yourself out there to have to do this. You could have just hidden with the rest of us.
I think
He knows you're there.
Yeah, I think that's Sketch
At least,
whispers in there. I think he can hear us.
It's better
now.
than just. Obviously, he can hear us. Sketch. It's better than just being out in public.
I'm gonna give Lottie an extra XP just for obvious banter in the face of incredible danger because it's amazing.
Listen, just saying, I'll oppose to letting him deal with this.
Tap.
He'll say, "Sir, your name is Rory. Well, there wasn't much in your file dossier other than your olfactory sensitivities, or other than your olfactory profile. So,
What do you want to know?
I'm curious why they were willing to pay an exorbitant amount for me in order to deal with you."
I'm special. Not in like a powerful kind of way.
Interestingly enough, they want me to take you in alive. I don't normally do alive. So, you'll see him crack his knuckles.
Alright. I mean, what's your name?
I suppose professional courtesy and all that. Well, when I was created, they called me Silvermane, and that was the name I chose to keep.
Created, not born?
Correct.
How are you a free agent then?
That's a very interesting question. Think about it like this. I was useful enough that I could make my own separate agreement. By the way, guys, so, question. Who has what sites active?
I failed my rules.
Well, I don't
know.
Matter and life.
I don't know anything about
Data.
that, so I have nothing.
Matter, life, data. Kim, do you have Prime?
Prime and correspondence.
Okay. There's nothing really that data or correspondence site can get you. Life site will get you something weird. His life signature's not normal. In the sense of, does your character have, whoever has life sight, does your character have any spirit?
Yeah, he's Spirit 1.
Does he have spirit sight active?
No.
Okay.
Ooh. One of the things I brought with me may be useful.
But you've seen spirit, but okay. There's his body is infused with spiritual energy. His very life tissue is soaked in it. Primium is also reinforcing his entire body, almost like Wolverine's, in the sense that his body is interlaced with the stuff. That is for both Prime and Matter.
Jesus.
Has Sketch ever seen a werewolf?
Oh,
No.
Yeah, I was pretty sure this guy was, but
Meet what happens when a progenitor finds a werewolf, or finds werewolf DNA.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Right, Sketch is gonna roll to activate Spirit
And
Sight. Which
Pentex thought that they made good mockery breeds.
Jeez. So yeah,
Oh, shit.
roll to activate Spirit Sight then. See if I can see this full effect. Yeah. So it's level 1. So what do I see with Spirit Sight active? Oh god.
Okay, you see a silver being with black rippling markings all over the constantly change, interlace, combine, and then break apart again that appear to be weeping nightmares. How about that?
Oh.
He
Oh.
also appears. He always appears. He does appear lupine in his in a spiritual sense. You can almost see it overlaid over his physical being, but it is so twisted, so distorted. It's almost painful to look at.
Guys, no. That is all no. That is
What kind of no?
that is
There are
that
many
is
kinds of no.
that's no. No.
Eric doesn't understand what everyone's worked up about because he doesn't see anything else than the normal thing. He just looks at everyone confused, like.
Sketch, use your words.
That is
How
that
bad?
is that is
How
like
bad?
that is like the worst trip you've had in your life times like 50, and then like add in like a Kardashian sister on top of that. That is no juju. No.
Sweet
No.
Cersei's orchard. Okay, yeah, we still have shit we need to do, and I don't know
He's a
if we need to do this.
motherfucking like prime werewolf spiritual mother Doctor Who motherfucker thing. What the fuck is that?
Tap, 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 tap.
What are you tapping, Winry?
I'm on my mobile or on my little wrist link. This is me working with my specialized custom focus, and I'm gonna begin casting here once it goes to rounds. I am prepping the coding base.
Wait, are we confronting him?
Oh,
I'm preparing to confront him, but
that thing is that we can't take that. Fuck.
We still need to investigate.
What was that?
Jewel
Sorry.
will put her hand on Sketch's shoulders and step forward.
Oh dear.
Jill?
Listen,
Sorry. What were you saying? What were you saying, Rory? Just sorry, I didn't hear you. You said something, Mr. Silver,
saying-
Mr. Silvermane.
I said, what are they paying you, Silverman?
That's a very personal question to ask.
More personal than like trying to, that you're going to kill me or deliver me, to my enemies who will experiment horribly on me and then kill me.
You made life choices. I'm not the one to determine the value or validity thereof.
All right, fair. I stand by my choices.
I'm glad.
I am who I am. And you know what? I knew it might lead here. That's fine. But I'm not going to be a coward. I'm not going to run just because someone's stronger than me or smarter. If they're evil or they're doing evil, then at least one person, as long as I'm around, at least one person will always confront them.
Interesting morality. As Jewel steps out, his hand immediately snaps up and he points at her. He doesn't change. He's still looking at Rory. His hand will just immediately flick to where it is she's walking out of the underbrush, and he'll say, "Young lady, I recommend that you step back. This is no concern of yours."
I understand that two of you have some meeting with a witch. A lot of you both have writing on. I understand failure in this task could be badly troubling for you. As it stands, we ourselves have a task tonight. You are impeding us in reaching it within the time frame we need to reach it in.
I see. Well then.
And he dropped.
Yep.
Ah, man.
Well, and back.
There we go.
He was so convinced by Jules' speech that he dropped out.
You will see the white gloves at the tips of his fingers. The ends will shred, and there is a golden sheen at the tips of his fingers.
Yay.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's
He has
not good.
premium claws. Great.
Oh.
I am not suggesting that it needs to come to blows between all of us, or that you need to take action to hurry this along. However, your orders are to bring him in alive. Are they not?
Correct.
Then if we simply continue along to our destination and you come along with us, you would be able to carry out those orders.
These are good points being brought up.
I don't exactly bear the technocracy any great love. They're merely well-paying paymasters in this situation. Jewel, roll me charisma expression in order to convince him to do something.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Two successes.
Okay. He'll smile, and he'll say, fine. You have an agreement. I will escort this one back and claim what's mine. I don't really care what happens. Frankly, it's not worth risking myself. Honestly, I could kill him, but I'm not exactly sure that the rest of you would not be able to do for me before I was able to effect my getaway.
If you are not truly one of theirs, if we do not succeed tonight, you will also die.
Oh, there's one slight issue in your logic.
Go on.
So, what happens if you're not standing in front of a wave, but standing behind it?
He has
That's a
protection.
fair point. I do not trust that we could be behind the wave.
He'll smile, and the teeth are very, very disturbing, and he'll say, I'll make you a compromise. As I said, I have no loyalty for the technocrats, and you've proven yourselves to be at least pleasantly accommodating. Equal the price the technocrats are paying me, and I will happily bring your friend here to my rendezvous. But not only that, I'll help you slip past the defense grid.
Oh,
In order to do that, we would need to know the price.
There are how many of you here? I smell 6, possibly 7.
Just about. Give or take.
The price is simple. A vial of blood from each of you.
Make you a
How much
counter
is
offer.
A counter offer. Ooh, I am all over Twitter.
I mean, you've seen I'm no coward.
That's
I'm a man
nice.
of honor. And steel is only effective if I live. You don't have to help, but assuming I survive through the night, I'll help you get your freedom from the technocracy and anyone you love who's being held by them.
Oh dear. You said the wrong phrase.
Oh shit.
oh fuck!
Oh no.
Ray just shakes his head left to right.
Okay.
And it was going so well.
Is it too late to leave them?
I have to just look up something. Give me a moment.
Oh, is he gonna frenzy?
A little bit.
I thought he would like the idea of freedom and like we would help rescue whoever.
Well, he
they
just
have.
mentioned he was a free agent.
He was already free.
He's not free.
Perspectives are a very important thing, dear. Okay. Does anyone? Does anyone have mind 3?
No.
I do not.
Mind free?
That's a lot of money.
3. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
I do not have mind trees.
Dang.
I have no
I got
trees.
mind deuces.
Does Zach have mind 3? He might do. I can't remember people's sheets.
No, he's only got mind 1.
Oh yeah, so he can have a mind shield and hide behind it like a scaredy cat.
What the fuck?
I'm only fucking with you,
Fucking
Kim.
go, Evan!
Calm thy tits, Kim. Thy tits are on calm.
No, fuck you. Woke me up from my nap.
Okay. All right. In a very smooth. Bear in mind, there's about a 20-foot distance between him and Rory.
Oh no.
He will cover the distance in a jump from a standing start.
Sketch makes that exact noise.
Lenny's just
I
gonna
will
let out
start
a squawk.
rubbing the bones.
Because
Well, I
he's
was just
lucky
gonna go-
he passed his
Okay.
frenzy check. Otherwise, this would get sad for everyone involved. And he physically, with one hand, he will pick up Rory. But actually, in theory, we should do this. Rory, would you like to make me a Dex Brawl roll? We're going to do things by the book.
Keep.
Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna be great for me.
Hmm.
5 successes.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Damn.
Some magic there.
Nope.
One, two.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, you dodge him. He reaches up to grab you and you kind of sway backwards.
Whew.
You hear him hiss under his breath. if you ever say that again, I will break you.
Say what?
You had to have.
I'm sorry if I gave you offense. It's clearly not my intention.
Moment, sorry, I have to write something there. He will look you up and down with very, very red eyes, and he'll say, "Fine, come along then. I've got other things I need to do." Before he turns on his heel and starts to walk the opposite direction.
Rory follows along cautiously.
Out of character, I choose to point out you guys are like shitting yourselves. I guarantee all of you could probably nuke him in one round of combat.
I was planning on fighting, but like...
Sketch will turn to Rinright. Probably look at Lottie, look at Jewel. Are we going to let him take him?
I mean, he's coming along with us, so let them get about 20 paces ahead and follow.
We can't let them get him, he says. Eric says, we just can't.
We just can't be stupid about it.
In theory, you can do anything you choose to do.
We do forget that he can hear us, don't we?
Motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Lottie's just looking at them like idiots.
how good is his sense of smell?
He could identify you by your sense of smell.
Okay, so I actually, he may not actually want to get too close to Rory right now.
It's not okay. You can tell that you've got something incredibly pungent on your back, which is fine. It doesn't seem to be bothering him.
Okay.
He's got an incredibly sensitive sense of smell, but not to his own personal detriment, if that makes sense.
I mean, okay.
Believe it or not, that's actually a rank 2 werewolf gift. I had to read things.
Wouldn't
I mean,
that mean the spirits would have had to have? Anyways, I don't, never mind.
Banes are spirits too, dear.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Anything they can do, Black Spirals do better.
Right.
They can do anything better than you.
Yeah, I figured he was a Black Spiral, I wasn't sure.
Well, he's not. Technically, okay, I'll be fair. Because there are werewolf buffs here, technically speaking, he is not a Black Spiral dancer. He has never danced the spiral. What he is an artificially created werewolf.
Whose spirits are Banes.
Because, well, naturally, if you're created in a life of tortured pain, you would gravitate towards things that are torturing and painful.
Can I roll something empathy to figure out what it was I said that bothered? Like, which part of what it was I said that bothered him that much?
You can. You can roll perception empathy to identify what the spark moment was.
Here, be real quick.
Well, I'm really glad I spent a willpower, so 1 success and not a... Actually, it wouldn't have been a blotch anyways, but yes, 1 success.
It's pretty obvious. When you suggested that he wasn't free.
It wasn't that the...
No, it wasn't the I'll help your loved ones thing. All right. As you guys crest a hill, you will come to see a large facility spread beneath you that is split into 3 large buildings that seem to interlock via covered corridors. You hear, even for those, no one has forces sight. However, at least one person has prime sight. Prime sight, this place resonates with an awful lot of prime energy. Okay, for those of you who have correspondence and or data sight up, holy shit, those are firewalls. as in skirting around the outside of the fence. There is a mesh iron fence upon which the top of there is barbed wire, circularly rolled barbed wire, running along the periphery at the same position as the fence. There are incredibly complicated, convoluted, overlapping firewalls / wards that have been laid that you can guess took it took multiple people weeks of work to create. For Kim, actually, Kim, you have Prime Site and Correspondent Site up, don't you? Haha, I remember things.
Yes. And Zach's getting like deja vu being here, but go on.
Next thing you know, somebody's going to pop up and stab you.
That's fine. I still have 2 ag written down somewhere.
God damn it, Kim, I was a decent human being!
For the first time in forever.
Kim, just accept that love is an open door.
I don't get it, but okay.
They're Frozen references.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of my game. Not really. But, sorry.
Mother-in-law worked on it.
That's pretty cool. But where was I? Yes. As I said, the wards overlapping the wards overlapping the facility proper are incredibly complicated. You see things that identify prime signatures. You see things that identify matter and life signatures. You see things that are designed to eradicate life and prime signatures. You see at least half a dozen different warded effects that are time locked that will only go off under very particular given circumstances. These were laid with incredible care. You're pretty sure that if you attempted to just walk under them, you would probably turn to dust. However, what you will also notice, for those of you who have data or correspondence site up, is as cars, the ordinary cars, enter and leave the facility, when the gate is opened, the ward also parts as the gate opens to allow egress and to allow entrance and egress. So, you are faced with this. It is diabolical, but for those of you who understand it, it is incredibly impressive.
And
Is
for
it a manned gate guard or is it a sensor gate?
It is a sensor gate.
Mr. Mains, or how do we... Is there a particular space you're supposed to take me through?
He'll shrug and he'll say, I have access to the main gate.
Eric looks at everyone and says, I'm sorry, are everyone seeing something I'm not? That's just an automated gate.
Okay, hold on. Winrate's going to take off his AR glasses, where his perceptions are linked through. Put these on for a second.
And he like hesitantly.
Just put on the goddamn glasses.
He puts the glasses on. His mind is blown. The fuck is this?
Well, this is what we call a firewall. Some people call it a ward. Some people call it a ban. You walk through the glowy bit on the ground, and he's kind of point. You're gonna turn into a fucking dust pile. That symbol.
Charlotte Buff thing in the background. Magic, you know.
Lots of shenanigans. Each one of these glyphs does something different. That's how you get in. That's how you get out. The safe part's the main gate. Give me my glasses back. And he just takes them off your face.
he nods without saying anything else, looking a little bit like mind blown, and says, "Oh, okay, now I see. Yeah, dust is bad. Dust is really bad."
So that's our entry point then. Winrate, the main gate.
Front door is the safest way. Only when the gate is open. Gate goes down. We're going home in a dustbuster.
And you can open that, is that correct? She will address Silvermaid.
Yes. Interestingly, I'm to leave, or I'm to signal that I have the prisoner as soon as I return, at which point they will come out and collect the prisoner. I'm led to understand the director wishes to take him personally out of my custody.
That sounds like a terrible plan.
What do you mean?
No, you opening the door brings the director here, and that's bad.
He'll casually shrug.
At least bad for us. Your arrangement's your arrangement.
The gate is likely not a good place to stage an ambush, but...
So, anybody got a, does anybody here live in a house with a garage? Does anybody have their garage door opener?
Jill will look at Sketch because he has a car, and she's assuming the car has to be parked somewhere.
Sketch like tap his jeans and would go, no, that's a lighter. No, that's cocaine. I mean, and just pull out the garage thing.
Okay. So first things. Okay. Now that the computer's unfrozen. I'm gonna right-click the main gate.
All right.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna look up what level it is. Three, 5. Successes. So do 5. Yeah. Gonna need to keep casting because I don't think 1 success is enough to get off a right-click route.
You need to, unfortunately.
Okay. Nothing on that one. Jesus, mother. Fucking ones. Fucking ones. All right, so I have 3 successes.
All right. You successfully managed to calibrate your clicker, essentially, and you'll see the door. You'll see the gate open and close.
Click.
Open and close.
Gate goes open, we go in. Gate closed, don't cross the line. Everybody clear?
Yep. So it's like Jill nods her head.
Nod.
Click.
It's also at this point, she will take the item she's been carrying in her coat out and properly have it ready to use. Bless you.
Open gate. Everybody go in.
Hey, Winray.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice something interesting.
Hmm.
It's the moment you click it again that the ward reactivates, not when the gate closes.
Ha 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 ha. I can turn
Whoops.
it on and off.
I'm just saying.
I can turn it on and off.
In that specific area, yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Again. Sketch,
So?
I'm gonna buy you. I'll get you another one of these from Radio Shack. Sticks it in his pocket.
Just give him the
This is
thumbs up.
important.
So, what is the order in which you enter? Guys.
Lottie picks third.
Okay.
Eric goes behind Lottie.
Sketch goes behind Eric.
Okay.
So we have third, fourth, and fifth.
I have a question though, because I think myself and Austin might be on the same page. As Silvermane is going through, are you going to press the button?
Really tempting,
Do it.
but
He might
I'm
prove
probably
useful.
he might have tools and skills that need later. When in doubt, I can ice him later.
All right.
Yes.
I know how kiting in a dungeon works.
How what in a dungeon? I'm really out of it.
Hiding.
Petting?
Kiting. Keeping things at appropriate distances for tactical advantages.
Oh, okay. Alright. Sorry, I am out of character too, so I will be able to more realistically play stupid Rory today.
So no, I will not activate it on his way in, because he could prove useful. So I will be going in last.
All right. Okay. Cool. You guys will enter the facility. You'll notice, interestingly, that there are no security cameras, at least not in this area. Clearly, they must think that their ward is entirely foolproof and the only defense that they require on the outer levels. You are
As-
faced with.
After the whole party gets through safely, I'm gonna close the garage door.
Click.
So the ward goes back on, reactivates over the driveway area. So
Okay, so you are standing now, as I said, in the main parking lot, looking towards 3 buildings. Which one of the 3 buildings do you go to? There's, according to this, there's personnel, there's turbine room, and there's engineering block.
I believe the turbine room is our goal.
Okay.
anybody got forces sight? Does anybody have forces?
I have forces.
Mine is just not up.
I guess I might as well roll it.
I was gonna say, can you
I know.
check to see where the great deal of energy is being gathered?
All right. Sure, I'm +1 diff right now, but
Oh, shit, sorry. There's somebody here who already has it. Kim. Sorry. Evan's having a brain moment. There's a whole Nelly amount, like as in almost blindingly bright amount of prime energy that's being built up in the turbine room. It's immense.
Because Zach knows what it's for and what it's doing.
Yeah, but my response is now you're through the ward, you can see it. Because they were wondering where to go. So.
Zach knows the way.
He knows the way. Anybody know which house we're going to visit?
Zach's just gonna start walking towards the turbine.
Apparently, Zach knows.
We're gonna go that way.
All right.
Before carrying on any further, Jewel will stop, drop to one knee, and say a quick, silent prayer for victory to Nike.
Okay. Are you actually rolling an effect, or are you just doing that for cool thematic roleplay?
Setting up for something potentially down the line if it's needed.
All right. Okay. You guys will be able to make your way into the turbine room really without much issue. And in the turbine room, you will see the following. The turbines of the hydroelectric power plant have all been connected to this very large device, roughly about the size of a person. It stands about 6 foot tall and is about 15 foot wide. And you feel the energy. It makes your hair stand on the back of your neck as you feel it wash over you, cascading. You feel these tendrils of energy lick out over you. It's a really disconcerting feeling.
And we all feel that?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ew.
Hi, Winray.
This is lovely.
Would you like to roll me intelligence hypertech?
Sure. Da, da, da. Standard. At standard?
Yes.
All right. I have a creative spec for intelligence, and I know my hypertech won't. Hypertech won't apply. Okay. I need a willpower on this one.
Use the
Glad I did. 3 successes.
All right, then. So, from what you're seeing, it's basically transforming the prime energy that's being fed to it via the turbines into prime energy. So it's incredibly advanced power, basically power input-output. And you've seen technology similar to this in 1 or 2 damaged examples of the technocratic static reality generator. However, it's basically melding a static reality generator with the forces effect to target elements that are not directly related to the static reality.
So, Winray is of mixed Asian descent. He goes, what's the word I'm looking for? Kabuki white. Like all the color just drains out of his face.
Cool.
Oh no.
What's up?
Oh, this is oh boy. Oh boy.
That sounds disconcerting.
Oh boy.
What?
All right, so this device takes normal electricity, transforms it into primal energy to base units, and it's using that to power a static reality field that will be released, and anything not explicitly stated in what its program allows for goes away. I've only seen base rumors and broken sketches. Oh boy.
That does not sound good at all.
Quite ingenious. Wouldn't you agree?
Damn
And as soon as she speaks, like his head drops, there's a little kind of teardrop that appears and goes, and it just, God damn it.
Oh,
I will say, this is beautiful. It's terrifying, but it's beautiful.
thank you. It was an innovation based on the work of one Director Smith. I cannot take full credit. I merely weaponized it. She's standing on a walkway over the device itself, looking down.
Is Dr. Okay, out of character, I'm just going to ask. Is Dr. Smith a name any of us should know?
If any of you were in Hong Kong, it was the name of the director who was in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Huh?
Director Smith was the name of the main technocratic bad guy in Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah.
So I just want to reiterate what you said. You said she's on a walkway, kind of essentially directly above the thing.
Not directly above it, in the sense that if she was to fall off, you probably hit the outer skin of it rather than falling into it. But yes.
Damn it!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Damn it!
So, I said to myself that I had no doubts that you would come in order to try and spoil my fun again. So, well, I prepared. Ah! Priority target Alpha 1. Good afternoon, Mr. Rory.
Yeah. What's up?
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to see you again. Are you quite well?
No, but why do you care? Why just drop the pretense?
I'm merely welcoming you to my facility.
You're going to torture and kill me.
No, no, no. I'm going to torture and kill all of you.
That doesn't make my statement wrong.
I was merely adding scope.
Oh, okay.
I contemplate something. Why is it that you constantly interfere? We offered you the opportunity to withdraw from Dublin peacefully, and you refused.
Because I'm a free man with a conscience. You know what? You can't claim the city as yours if even one person is here to resist you. You'll never be fully yours.
That's rather the point of that, dear. After it is unleashed at midnight, there won't be anyone left to oppose us.
Okay.
Why am I brought into this?
What?
Did she say Zach or Zat? That.
That.
Ah.
Oh.
That with
Okay.
a...
Because I heard Zach.
So, I have a
Listen,
question.
I'm not going to insult you or anything. I really, frankly, I don't see the point. I don't think you care. I don't think I care. Okay, you are cartoon villain evil. Like Hannibal Lecter would be like, "Chill out, woman."
Oh,
Okay,
so cartoon
you know-
level evil. I see. In that case, allow me to slip into something a little bit more Saturday morning, shall I?
Fine, go get your black leather corset with the spikes and red whatever.
She will push a button on her wrist, at which point there is a flash of light. At which point
that's
she
lovely.
is wearing this.
So, question: is her new armor or the device giving off any sort of data signals?
Is the beg your pardon?
Is the big scary device or the new armor giving off any kind of data signals?
Both are. Both have firewalls surrounding it.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry for whatever happened to you as a child. Not everyone on the world is that evil. But whatever. The night's not over. And even once the night is over, even if you win this, Rome's gone these days too. Night never lasts forever.
On the contrary, we are merely trying to bring the dawn.
Yeah. Hey, were you involved in the Thule Society or something crazy back in the day? It's like a social thing for you?
Not at all. That was a hermetic organization.
Yeah, I know.
She will very casually jump from the catwalk.
You just remind me. You just remind me of a lot of people who would have been in it.
Only to do the kind of, the Iron Man-esque, what I would lovingly refer to as superhero landing on the ground.
Okay.
Fuck.
Now then, shall we begin?
What did I miss? What?
Director turned into Mecha Combat bitch.
Yeah.
God damn it. Just cut.
Okay.
Hi guys, we're at that point of the evening where we roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay.
She is
Your
going
dex
on
wits.
a 14.
Oh, God.
I rolled garbage.
Please put your initiatives in the chat. I'm going to go get a drink and we will continue.
And I will go to this
Dex
bed.
wit plus what?
Wits.
Dex and wits. I will go to the little mage's room. Be right back.
Oh, I should roll initiative.
Yay. All right. So, gotta pull up. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, wow.
All right. Ba, 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 ba. Sketch Jewel, who has the higher dex?
My dex is 3.
Jewel, dex.
My dex is 3.
Wits.
My wits is 3.
My wits is 3.
They're evenly matched.
probably just roll a d10, see who gets higher, I'd say.
Yeah.
You're going up first. Yeah, well,
I got a 7.
yeah,
All right.
go first.
At 12.
All right,
For
so
the record, before
what
combat
is
begins,
Zach's?
Back.
oh, sorry, continuing on. Zach, what is your dex?
3 with 5.
All right,
Yeah.
so there goes Zach,
And
and
Maya?
then
Yeah.
what is
Dex.
your
The 12
Dex and
brigade.
Well, I rolled. Dex Wits is 5, so I rolled.
What is your
D10
base
at 12.
dex?
Base Dex is 2. Lottie's not dexterous.
That solves that. Right. We got Rory, director, Zach, Jules, Sketch, Lottie, Winray, and then there's Eric. And is that everybody?
Yep. Greymane is there, just to point out. The director will interestingly turn around, look him up and down, and will say, "Thank you, dog. You may retrieve your payment."
This motherfucker.
Hey, Austin.
That's the
I
initiative.
mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about earlier?
I have plans.
Okay.
I have plans. So that is the compiled initiative block in order.
Wonderful. In that case, Rory, you go first. For the record, if anyone would like to make me a perception empathy roll before we begin.
Yes.
Okay.
Gladly.
Yeah, well,
Stats. Empathy.
who needs empathy?
People who want to, understand their fellow man. Ah, fuck it.
Fuck
More
it.
melee. That's how life works.
I don't have any.
One success. Wow. Well,
Yeah,
that's
one
cool.
success.
I should have gotten more than that, but okay.
0.
2 successes. Oddly
Alright,
enough,
Lottie
Lottie's
gets
not that
this.
empathetic.
I'd say you needed at least
4 successes.
Oh, Christ on a cryptstick. Okay. Both Lottie and Zach will notice when Silvermane was called a dog, that fury nearly flashed over his eyes again. He is looking at the director with seething tide of, "Oh, fuck you, bitch." But he's not doing anything.
Yes.
All right, Rory, you can go first.
I really am very mentally slow today. I have no idea what to do. She's in an armor suit. It's probably just a clone anyways.
Because Evan is that kind of cool guy, and because I wanted to give you guys something that you actually wanted, I will say this right now. No, this is the director, and there is not a clone of her.
Yay.
Time to murder the bitch.
Or at least try. I hate that woman. She's really like...
You are a fucking mess.
I'm sure she has a weapon that's loaded with ammo, Rory.
That's
Yeah.
how you just stab her repeatedly in the throat.
Okay. Just at a quick glance, Evan, is any part of her face visible, or is it completely enclosed by a mask?
Completely enclosed. You can see none of her skin.
And there's like a visor through which she sees through?
Correct. It's not a visor. It's actually two basically covered panels over her eyes that appear there.
Yeah. So, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to... Okay. I'm going to sing something, but it's actually enhancing It's enhancing. I'm doing aggravated damage directly to her pattern.
Okay.
I'm singing Dies Irae.
Okay.
Ooh, sweet.
Yay. 6 successes. So
Okay, that'll
lower
lower the difficulty.
by 3, because you can't lower it more than that.
Correct.
Um,
It
3
is
successes
based-
on direct.
Hang on, I have to do some mental arithmetic here. My apologies. It is base difficulty of magic in this building starts at base difficulty 8. And it counts as vulgar with witnesses, up into a construct. So just make your math accordingly.
Okay.
Okay,
Question.
so just help me with what the difficulty would have been, but I'll.
Oh, -3, so it would have been difficulty 5.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 points because I've already rolled it at diff 3.
You
Well,
can't
actually, it doesn't really matter.
You
It
can't reduce the
doesn't matter.
difficulty for anything more.
What?
You can't reduce the. Oh no, you can. With
Well,
with skill rolls.
it doesn't matter. Then I'll save my quint because I've already rolled this, but I can roll it again, I guess. But 3 success. Do you want me to roll it again or no?
No, you're alright. Don't worry about it. I should have said it beforehand. It was my bad. That's me. Just look at rolls.
I'll save the quint.
Ouch.
You can continue casting next round if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You see her raise. Okay, on her turn. You see her raise the shield that she has in her left hand. At which point, basically you will see a laser target lock on to. I have to roll some dice.
Probably me again.
Nope. Lock on to Sketch. Lock
Yay.
on. Yay! Lock on to Lottie. And lock on to. Nope, there are only 2 of them this turn. That was a bad roll. Okay.
Oh
It's
boy.
because Lottie wants to start a fire inside her suit, isn't it?
A little bit. Not really. Alright. Both of you can roll Dex Dodge if you wish to dodge this, because energy
Yes.
weapons have rules like that.
Yes.
Ha, yes.
I got out the bonus from Monkey King. That's 4 successes.
Monkey King is
Dex
best
dodge.
dodge. You managed to get out of the way.
Shit, I forgot there was. Was there even like a dodge thing? Fuck.
It's Dex Athletics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to be like, wait, shit. Lottie's gonna die. She might still die. Where is it? There. Alright, Lottie's got 1 success.
Unfortunately, Lottie, you do still get shot.
Loud screeching. Fuck you, bitch! God damn it!
Lottie will take a grand total of 5 aggravated damage, which, because of your armor, is downgraded to lethal. I remember things.
Thank you.
And
That
you
sounds
may
like
roll.
likely.
And you may roll your soak.
Wow.
We
So
must
it's
sketch.
just strength, right?
We must sketch matrix jumps, matrix dodges out of the way.
Essentially, yes.
You soak what? Strength, right?
Beg your pardon?
You soak
you
with
soak
stamina.
through stamina. Okay, thank you. Because just
Yes,
like
but
me.
you as a pathetic squishy mage cannot soak lethal with your stamina, so you can only soak it with your armor.
So Let me look at the armor sheet 1 second. Going back to
I
the
know
armor
it's got like soak of like 8 or 9. It's got like a soak of 500 million. So
10 dice of soak. Yeah,
Excellent.
so I'll just roll 8.
That's some ritual shit there, Pumba.
Reasons why Letty loves Liza. Okay. I think I should be good. Yeah, 4 successes.
Okay, so you will take 1 lethal. Life hurts versus life hurts. That hurt a lot.
Lots of cursing of fucking bitch! Umbridge looking cunt. God damn it.
Umbridge like a cunt, I like that. Alright. Zach, it's over to you. Release the Tempest!
Throw the cheese.
Dies Irae.
Tempest is kind of tired today. So,
You're all
Zach's
tired.
gonna. As are you. Shut the hell up. Hmm.
That's not how this friendship works.
Zach's. Yeah, he's gonna be inspiring. Ha 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 ha. Because I'm pretty sure those fucking claws of the dudes would do some nice damage to that armor suit. So he's just gonna look over at Silvermane and just say, why? No. Okay. You are free, so why would you allow yourselves to be employed by this woman who continues to call you a dog and belittle you? If you help us, you will receive no sort of insults, and I will even pay you what I am able. And if I need to roll some dice on that, I will.
Charisma, expression, or leadership.
I have leadership. I keep forgetting to get expression.
You're a priest who can't express himself. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Trying to see if my merits help me any with this. Nope. I don't know. Would sanctity help?
No, dear. Just no.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm going to spend a willpower. So does my charisma spec in inspiring apply?
It will do.
Okay, so that's 6, 7 with the willpower spent.
Oh!
Fucking get it.
You'll see the eyes lock on the director, and you see the claws slide out of his fingers. And as he walks past you, he'll say, "And if she dies, I can just blame it on you."
Exactly. A win-win.
All right, I have to roll a new initiative. I choose to point out fucking 7 fucking successes.
You gotta love when the
7
dice work.
successes? Wait, what's going on? I'm really out of it.
Zach just persuaded the werewolf to help us kill her.
Yeah. There you go.
Get some. I'm gonna sit over here and eat my Starbucks some more, or my Starburst some more.
Yes, taste the rainbow. Taste the
Eat
fucking
a red
rainbow.
one for me.
Huh?
Eat a red starburst for me.
They're the little Starburst mini, so they're only
Oh my god.
the fruit punch, watermelon, cherry, and strawberry.
Oh, nice.
Eat a strawberry.
Strawberry.
They're really good. And they're tiny, so I can just like grab a handful like the fat kid I am. Just throw it in my mouth. Anyway.
You're not
Did
that
you
low.
just say the phrase? You're not that. Oh my god, Sam.
Sorry, I'm really out of it.
Stop.
I meant like you're not. Yeah.
So
So let's just move on.
yeah, we did the thing.
You know what I
Let's
meant.
go.
Sorry, I actually have a fever.
Yeah,
We're moving
no,
on.
it's okay. Look, if you want to go and lie down, like, I'm not going to kill your character in your absence.
Okay, I may at that some point shortly then fall down.
If we all die, then Rory can be the sole survivor to
That's
tell
how
the
that
tale
works.
as he's
Science.
Sorry, oh my god, my head is getting.
Everyone
Why
is
are you
sick, dude.
sooning
Don't
if
worry
you're
about
ill?
it.
Sleep. Why are you seating if you're ill? Go rest.
All right. So, wow. Okay. The werewolf goes on an initiative of 18, which means he will go first next round. Holy
Damn.
crap. Okay. Who is next in my initiative order? Next we
Jewel.
have Zach. Zach. Oh no, not Zach. Next we have Jewel. What is Jewel doing?
Jewel's got one really, really good shot with her sword. I will go ahead and put it in the side chat for you, Evan, what I did.
Yep.
So Jewel is going to, bless her heart, she is going to target the director and see what kind of a crack she can put in this armor, if any.
Okay, cool. Roll me that sweet, sweet attack roll of evident fuck you.
Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, melee is 2. What? Oh, okay. No, I need to roll that again because I rolled 5d1s.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not possible. Sidekick is like, what the fuck?
Okay, that's 3 successes. Oh, and I didn't reduce the difficulty. With the reduced difficulty.
Re-roll again, or yeah, no, just keep the same result but lower the difficulty by the amount appropriate.
Yeah, so with the reduced difficulty, that's 5 successes.
Okay, roll your damage plus your automatic successes. Do katana give extra? Are they just a sword in this? I can never remember. I think they have stats for katana.
They do.
They get +1 on either damage or to hit if it's two-handed wielding.
I'm double checking right now.
If you're interested, it's on page 450.
What does it actually do?
50.
Katana.
Strength
Base.
plus 3 lethal, concealable trench coat. But if it can be used two-handed for an additional +1, so if you use it two-handed, it's strength plus 4.
But
That's what Kim
Jewel's sword is not a katana though. It is a kopis.
Kopis?
Yeah, that would count as a short sword, I believe.
Yeah, which is a diff 5, incidentally.
Yeah. So
Strength plus 2.
5, strength plus 2. All right.
I'm gonna go get a lozenge.
Okay. Holy shit.
What happened?
So you should be rolling strength +4
Yeah.
+2, so strength +6, and then tack on 3 automatic successes once you're done rolling.
Nice.
Five successes with the additional 3 successes would make 8 total successes for damage.
Oh crap! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how Evan has this really funky, weird dice luck?
Oh no.
Jewel,
Yeah.
you plunge your sword through the stomach of this suit.
Wow.
Blood starts to leak down it. You took all of the durability of this suit in one swing.
Yes, good, good.
If anyone's particularly good at aiming a shock taser, Lottie still has hers.
No.
All right. Next in the initiative is Sketch.
Sketch is going to sit down on the ground, and I'm going to use a mind effect on this girl to amplify her wound penalties through increasing the pain of the wound in her mind. It's a mind 2 effect,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to cast it. So I will spend a willpower as well.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need it. I get 2 successes on top of the willpower spend.
Bear in mind, you know that. Okay.
I'll be continuously casting this as well. Like,
Yeah, I was going to say, but bear in mind, you know that with mind effects, the difficulty is based on their willpower, not on the actual.
I got a 10 and an 8.
That's fair.
So,
okay, I was going to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
She has willpower. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, cool. You're going to continue that casting. That is fine. Next,
so for
we have Lottie.
Yeah, so for description, Sketch will like sit in the ground, carve out his hand so blood will drip down, and begin to draw patterns and shapes on the ground in his own blood.
All right, cool. Lottie, you're next.
Is she still hovering up in the air, or is she on the floor now?
She's still hovering.
Shit. All right. Because you said it was a premium shock taser, not a projectile shock taser.
Correct.
Damn. On the floor. Let me check something. I guess I can't really do much right now, so Lottie's just gonna.
I mean, you can always do something. I mean, would you like me to give you some advice and things you can do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Lottie can't really. She's not for far range. She's more up close and personal.
Give me a second. You can always do a thing. Ironically, I got that from Marcus, so, don't tell anyone, but he's rubbing off on me. Just have to check Lottie's sheet in order to say what she can definitively do. Rory Walker. Oh, sorry, Lottie, there you are. Yep. What you can do is With time 2, you can either make somebody more easy, basically give somebody the ability to perfectly time their attacks, which either make them easier to hit or make them harder to defend against. There's something you can do.
That is interesting. Does it have to be a physical effect? Like a physical attack?
Yeah, it has to be. It can't be magical because you can't actively fuck with magic, but you can give somebody else the ability to hit harder or better, or make their attack harder to dodge.
Winry is next, right? Lottie's gonna go over to Winry and ask him. And I'm guessing he's going to Austin.
I have different plans. Don't use that effect on me.
Seriously?
I have different plans. Don't use that effect on me.
Okay. Then you know what? Lottie's gonna do time effect because she's pretty sure the werewolf's gonna kick some ass. So she'll make the director harder to hit, I guess, for the werewolf.
Make it harder for the director to defend. You mean?
Yeah, to defend. I guess. I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Let him totally do that. You're like, no, stay still. Don't move.
Oh.
Picture perfect.
Really out of it.
So what?
So just roll your Arete. It will be fast casting because it's not a rope that you have, so it'll be +1 diff, which means unfortunately it'll start as base difficulty 9 in this particular place of fuck you. You can use a foci to lower it to difficulty 8. A custom foci, if you have one, maybe music that you've remixed or whatever else have you would count as a custom foci.
She's got a series of slowdown time 70s on her iPod.
Okay, that's fine. And then that'll lower it by another one. Maybe spend a point of quintessence. That'll lower it down to difficulty 6.
Yeah, I'll do that. Her taste 2. Yeah, I'll blue book spending the quintessence. No, she's got 1 success.
Okay, in order to knock on the effect, you're going to need another success, so you're going to need to continue casting. But in that case, we will move on to... Who's next? In that case, we move on to Winry.
Yeah, so she has data signals coming off that armor, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna up Porygon's gonna go into the armor.
Nice.
The armor is heavily firewalled. That's what the data signals are.
How okay, then I'm going to run to the other side of the big circular thing, and then I'm gonna start. Me and Porygon are gonna start hacking the machine.
Cool.
So I'm gonna data that.
That's fine. Porygon will count as a custom focus.
Everything I have counts as a custom focus. So does everything as data match current paradigm?
It does, actually.
I love this.
It is one of the acceptable paradigms.
So hack the data of the thing. So what I have, so that would start off as a to get into the thing with data. That would be essentially a data 2 effect.
Well, are you trying to take down its firewalls? Because it's also okay. In that case, it would be a data 2 prime 1 effect to start unraveling the wards.
Okay, I can do that. So 2 + 3 - 3 diff base 3. I must spend a willpower. That's 4 successes.
Okay. The ward, the firewall, is not nearly as strong as it was. However, it is still holding. You get the idea that this is going to take a while.
That's fine.
Okie dokes.
The key thing is I am on the other side of where lasers can point in a straight direction.
That is entirely fair. And last but not least is Eric.
Yes, it might help if I unmute myself.
Might do, you know.
Yeah. Is any part of her body visible?
No,
There's
it's all
no.
behind armor.
For fuck's sake.
There is currently a sword sticking out of her, if it helps.
There's a sword sticking out of her, you say?
Mhm.
I'm gonna grab the sword because I want her exposed.
I'm not sure how Jewel feels about somebody grabbing her sword, but yeah.
And in this case, go for it.
Got my own verb.
Yep.
Right,
Do I need to roll for it?
No, you just grab her sword.
Yep. Is that my turn, or can I do something with it?
What do you want to do with it?
I want to. Well, ideally, I would want to strike off any smallest part of her armor so I could get to her skin, because I have such evil, delicious plans for her skin.
That sounded so fucking. Never say that again. Never ever say that again. The
Please
phrasing of that was nope. Never say that again.
That's some Bundy shit. That's some Dallas shit. Let's not do that.
I like you,
What
man.
did he say?
I like you as a person, but ew. You
will see if I ever get.
We're not repeating it. We're just not repeating it.
Anyway, I'm going to strike at the part of the suit that looks the shabbiest, which means it's probably the easiest for me to get off.
It's basically the sword struck through her armor in about her midsection, not quite out her stomach, more to the side of her frame, and it's currently lodged in there. So you'd have to draw the sword out in order to try.
And when I draw the sword out, then I expose her like then there's a hole that I can use in the armor.
Yes.
Yes, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Let's just please remember phrasing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You will notice that I didn't say it is the same thing again. I will pull the sword out though, and when I pull the sword out, I will, if the storyteller will let me, I will try to do something hilarious, because what I want to do, as far as I recall, Life 3 allows me to manipulate manipulate living things and the properties and bodies of living things, including their inner workings, correct?
Yes.
So wouldn't it be absolutely hilarious if I'm going to assume that I need to touch her skin to do this. That's why I wanted to do that. Wouldn't it be hilarious if her blood suddenly turned into jelly?
That's a matter of fact.
Isn't it a life effect because it's living tissue?
You need both.
Yeah, it's both in order to turn. Yeah, and also that's life 4 at least.
Okay.
That is a drastic change to the body.
Okay. Can I do something less drastic? Can I turn?
You can do aggravated damage directly to her pattern if you want.
Let's do that then.
Cool.
That's what Rory did.
That's what he's still trying to do.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And plus, as well, with Sketch's effect, she's gonna really feel that pain.
I am going
to. Well, when you cast the effect, yes.
Yeah. When I cast it, she'll feel it.
I'm going to spend a point of quintessence to get the difficulty down to 4. I recall.
The difficulty in this room, standard difficulty, is 8.
Okay, then I'm going to spend 2 to get it down to 6.
If you use a focus, it'll also drop it down by 1.
Ooh, let's see, what focuses do I have? I have my well, since my practice is medicine work and a doctor usually uses his hands, can I say that my hands are a focus? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Not really. You can, however, use medical jargon and medical knowledge as a focus.
Yeah, you know anatomy.
Yeah, that's true. Right, that's difficulty 5 then. I probably know exactly where to put my.
You know what happens when someone's liver is damaged very badly.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And of course, I fucking failed the roll.
At least it's not botched though, so.
That's true. I just wanted to touch her stomach.
I was going to say, do you have any idea how bad a botch is?
Seriously,
Say,
phrase it.
do you have any idea how bad a botch is in a construct? The phrase is hilarious.
Oh no.
Anyway, all right. It is now back to the top of the initiative.
No, I have 2 extra actions.
Okay. Do you do anything with them?
Yes.
What?
Did Mark take out the sword?
Yes.
And so there is like a.
You cannot activate an effect on an extra action.
Sorry, I have a what now? Sorry,
You cannot activate a magical effect on an extra action.
No, I know it's not a magical effect. I've got 2 normal actions planned.
Okay. I'm also not. Hang on, I have to check and see if you can actually take an extra action whilst you're concentrating on casting, because I don't think you can.
Oh.
You can abort the casting and do something, but I don't think you can cast.
No.
No, you cannot cast and perform extra physical actions because you're concentrating on doing one.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna use them to move.
You can't take them, as in you're stood doing what you're doing.
Does it at least count as extra time for my thing?
No.
No.
Yeah, no, extra actions are taking physical things like physical attacks or physical movements. But if you're concentrating on magic, that takes up all your concentration.
Okay. So
it's basically so mages can't backdoor the whole I cast this on my turn and my turn and my turn and my turn. Because if you let them do that, then it gets stupid really quickly.
No, but I can't even like throw something.
No, you can't. You're concentrating on doing a thing.
Okay.
So at the top of the initiative, you guys will see Silvermane basically very, very gracefully lope, because it's kind of a weird run into the fight. I have to roll some dice. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. He rakes his premium claws down the chest of the director, causing sparks, metal, and flesh to fly everywhere. He is not looking happy. It is now Rory's turn.
I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, and then I'm going to cast it if I get enough successes. I'm spending quintessence to lower it down from 5 to 3.
Once again, it's difficulty 8 in this room.
But I had my singing. I'm continuing the singing.
Okay.
Roll again for the singing if you like. But
I think you have to, actually, because you can get less successes. Yes, so roll again.
I have 8 successes this time.
Okay, roll your effect.
3. Okay, so that's 4, and I got 3 last time. 7.
Okay.
7 direct damage successes, so it's 14 ag directed pattern.
Are you releasing the effect now?
Again, I'm a bit out of it. Is there a reason not to?
No, you can do it if you want.
All right. Let's release it. Rory's singing intensifies and becomes even more beautiful if possible. And he I'll let Evan describe the effect, or what happens, but unless something weird happens. But 7, yeah, releasing it.
All right. There is an explosion of energy as Rory's voice reaches a crescendo. The armor will be soaked in blood as the bleeding intensifies, and the director will crash onto her knees.
Ow.
Yep.
Yes.
We are out of the initiative.
Hackety hack 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 hack.
I'm still gonna cast because I want this bitch to feel what I'm about to do. So I'm gonna
That's
keep
entirely
casting.
I think she's, reduced to smoothie at this point.
No, she's still alive.
Mm-hmm. So I will
Then
spend
fuck
a
her
point. I'll spend a point of quintessence to lower the difficulty, and I'm using a foci as well for my for mind. I'm using artwork, like drawing pictures on the ground and stuff.
That's fair.
So that's my difficulty 6. And can I spend a willpower as well?
Yes.
Or am I not? Yes, I will do so. That's another 3 successes on top of the 3 I already got as well.
All right.
Um,
You will hear a scream echo from under the helmet. She is defenseless. She is on the ground. What do you guys do?
Well, Eric.
Hackety hack 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 hack.
That is fair.
Okay. Eric has taken the Hippocratic Oath, so he will rush over to her and see if she's injured.
There's
What?
blood
She's a
streaming.
You just
smoothie.
finished injuring her.
There's blood streaming from under her mouthpiece.
Okay, is she still alive?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, he will reach into his bag and try to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
Intelligence, medicine, or witch medicine?
You're very much trying to think on your feet, so wits medicine, please.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm going to assume that my specialty will apply.
Yep. By the way, hello, Zach.
Yes.
You will see this individual standing on the catwalk above you.
You know what? Fuck it. He's just gonna wave.
I get one
That
success.
it appears to be a much more cybered out cipher.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's oh god. What he's guessing. He's just gonna wave.
They'll wave back.
He'll kind of make that motion of like, come down here, but he's got that kind of like questioning look on his face, like, do you want to come down here and talk? Like, what's up?
The director will very shakily remove her helmet.
Okay.
And she will look.
Does Lottie have time for a quick kick to the face?
You want to kick? Yeah, you can kick her in the face. As she takes off the helmet.
Lightly shoves the well-meaning doctor, but completely misplaced effects. And she'll actually say that. Be like, sweetie, you're sweet, but the fuck. Shove. Raises boot and kicks director in the face.
She will fall over onto the ground.
What the fuck is this? Are we barbarians as well?
Sketch's
Yes, because she's trying to kill us all.
Sketch's eyes will flare open as he stands. Blood drips down his hand.
She killed the children, Doctor.
The director will look up at where Cypher is standing, and blood streaming from her lips, she'll say, "Overseer, help me." The boy will smile. Hi, Zach.
Hello.
How do you feel now, Zach?
Fine.
Did you hear what she just called him?
Yes.
Excellent.
It's like, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. We don't do his breath.
If it helps.
And
you'll see he raises his hand and he'll say, "You die for the Technocratic Union." Oh, I'm not going to stop you. By all means, do what you need to do.
Jewel will collect her sword and hand it to Rory. She is your enemy. The killing blow is yours, if you want it.
Thank you.
Are we no better than them? Do we kill defenseless people?
She is not defenseless.
There's nothing about her that's defenseless. She had fully operational armor, is ready to put a shield that will obliterate all of us.
And we
If
stopped
anything-
that. That's why we're here.
And enough.
Rory takes a premium.
Hang on, guys. Let everyone have their say, because talking over people is not big nor clever. So Sketch was saying something, and then Sam was saying something.
Sketch just stand up very calmly, like again wiping the blood on his hands, and walk right beside Rory. Kill her, Rory. End this. And enough of her. She's killed enough of us.
Us I could forgive. But the children from the past century. Why? To prove a point? What point? Takes a knife. Says, "Don't worry, Ms. Zen. I'll make sure you live forever." He pushes the premium blade through her eye and twists slowly.
Buck. Kick. Buck. Don't worry.
And then, just to make sure, he cuts her throat and cuts through.
Well, how interesting. This is exactly as I predicted.
I'm sorry,
And what
Sophie.
did you predict?
Well, for a start, your soft-heartedness, Father, and the fact that all points have led here. The destruction of Catherine Zen is regrettable. She was an asset to the Union. However, ultimately, the Dublin project required more clinicality.
And let me guess, that's something you're going to provide.
It is a pleasure to properly make your acquaintance. My name is Overseer Cypher. Cypher 9, to be exact.
Zach just nods.
If it helps, I found your concept of concern touching. All of our interactions have been my attempt to understand you, and if it helps, you reacted in every way in the manner I had expected.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now then.
Evan, could you check your PM real quick?
As this is happening, Jewel will drop to her knees near the director's body and say a prayer to Radamanthus for the soul of the director, as well as slip 2 coins into her mouth and close it.
I contemplate something. I'm amused. So, Mom, what was your name? Oh yes, Target Priority Alpha 1, Rory. You had such a negative reaction to your perceived insummation of the deaths of individuals. yet you yourself were just cold-heartedly and callously willing to deprive someone of life. Why does that make you anyway morally superior or inferior to her?
Rory's actually crying right now, but for the record, but
Now then,
he
with
just
me, sorry, you continue.
yeah. It was her in particular. Dream of Camelot protecting people. I don't have to agree with how you do it, but at least respect the dream. But she was just a monster.
Why?
She killed children.
She culled the weak.
They were getting better.
Were they?
Yeah.
I estimated personally an 83% likelihood of their relapse and death before the age of 18. And I'm very rarely wrong.
I was curing them.
I'm sure you thought that that was correct. However, in that intimation, then, you're playing God.
We all are.
No. What you have to
She
understand
actively
is
took steps, though. She didn't just let them die. She killed them because she wanted to prove a point to me, to us, because it gave her satisfaction. She wouldn't have killed them otherwise. I don't think I'm such a great person, but I think I'm better than her. I think
You're
everyone in
allowed.
this room is better than her.
You're allowed to have your opinions. Now then. As I've said, I am not emotional. I am not pandering in the same manner as the director Zen was now departed. With me, there will be no such grandiosities. Now, how to phrase this properly? Contemplating. He will look down at Eric, and he will say, sorry, I have to read something. It is a pleasure to see you again, Dr. Kensinoff.
I don't know that we've met, Eric says, and his voice is tense.
Quite so. You are a member of my special project group, Project Morpheus.
Ah, yes. What is it, and what is it so important about it?
So I see that the memories did not carry over in your repatriation into your new form. Excellent. Had they done so, I would have been forced to do something unpleasant here and now. As it stands, I registered that you all is 0.01% threat potential. You all possesses 0.01 threat potential to me and to the plans of the Union. So I do not feel inclined to act.
Eric doesn't say anything. He just stares at not stares, glares at the thing he's talking to.
Very well. I merely engaged in this little exercise in order to prove if my mathematical theorems and my logarithmic algorithms as it pertained to each one of you was accurate. It is, down to the fact that Mr. Winray is currently attempting to break my firewalls on the Decropatian device. He is roughly at the point of process where I thought he would be.
Winray's going to stop for a minute, and he's just going to lift one hand in a fist of solidarity, extend a middle finger, and then go back to work.
So in other words, it was to soothe your own ego. That's basically behind the grandiose of mathematics.
It was in order to test a theory. Consider yourselves lucky, and you're not far wrong. However, I have no more use for this place. I have no more use for you. I have no more use for the director. You are all now unneeded variables. Whether you survive or not is immaterial. The Union will achieve victory. There is a 99.9% certainty of this. People will look back on this moment and say it was the day the conclusion of the Ascension War was decided.
He's gonna look at Porygon, just kind of in the through his AR glasses. I know this kid's more machine than man, but can you do that bright flashy light thing and see if you can give him a seizure?
You gotta, in a little text box that will appear underneath him, he says, Porygon uses flash, question mark?
Repeatedly at high rates of speed.
Well, okay then. What I will, at this point, what I will lovingly refer to as a one anthropomorphized duck disco will begin. Lottie, you feel like you're back in a rave. Back in a rave in the 90s.
Lottie will break out her glow sticks. She's got them in her pockets.
Fascinating. You will see him reach down and he will touch a control panel on his wrist. Who has prime sight? I believe one of you does. Hi, Zach.
God damn it. What?
Because not every cinnamon bun is delicious.
To be fair, I don't even like cinnamon buns.
Heathen.
Zach, the
I don't
energy in
like
that
dry.
device just spiked.
The what device?
The device of the wave of etheric death.
Oh, the Hong Kong shield death
Oh, no.
ray shit.
Yes. It
Huh.
just massively spiked.
Mm-hmm.
Bad rave. Bad rave.
You're the only one who's aware of this, however.
Okay, so is it okay? So it if brain is working the way I think it's working, it's about to charge up and fire, or it's doing that now.
It is currently, you get the distinct impression it's not fully charged, and also it's changed its energy output in the sense at one point it was basically building in one direction of the device, and you assume that would be its release point. However, now the energy is circling around it in a circle.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what I thought.
However, you get the distinct impression it is about to fire.
Yep. Like about to, like right now, or like we got a couple minutes to try to hack
If
it.
you had to guesstimate, you'd say you've got about 2 minutes.
Okay.
I register that there is a 77% chance that this will be the end of you. So I shall simply say good evening. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I knew. So if you sneezed in character, he'll say, "I knew you were going to do that."
I'll say he did that. He sneezes through the tears.
Zach's gonna look over to fucking dude VA bro and just kind of say, you should probably find a way to turn off the machine now. We've got a minute and a few seconds.
I am trying to get into the machine. That is what I've been doing this entire time while you have been playing around with Captain Mecha Bitch. I'm glad she's dead, but do you know what this thing is made of? Jesus.
Take a deep breath.
In that case, I shall bid you all good evening.
Good evening.
He will casually walk off the catwalk.
Can I say one thing to him before he goes?
You can say it. Whether he'll stop or not is entirely up to him.
I'm going to use that very great lore that you gave me.
Oh god, the best lore! Yes!
I have Lord 5 and something, damn it, and I'm going to use it.
What, that one very non-applicable lore that's never going to come up in real life, or in game, but
Fair.
yes.
He looks up and says through the tears, hold to the now, the here, through which all future plunges to the past. There is your ascension.
Honestly, what the fuck does that even mean? Let me barely
Heaven
graduated
knows.
in high school. She's just looking at him like the fuck.
It's James Joyce, no one fucking knows. I don't think even James Joyce knew what the fuck he was writing.
The Marauders understand.
That's about it, yeah, because it's their level of crazy.
Yes. This is how Marauders awaken.
What, reading Joyce?
Trying to make sense
Longest
of
run-on
Ulysses.
sentence.
Winray, in 2 minutes' time, you have not a hope in hell of
Yes,
breaking into this device.
We gotta find something. We gotta
Okay,
find something.
then
Been
You are very much of the opinion it's GTFO.
Evan,
Yes.
is the director's suit made of premium?
It has premium inlaid into it, yes.
throw the bitch in the blender.
That's what I wanted to do. Can we just throw her in the fucking machine and see
We
if
can
it'll
still
blow
do
up?
that.
Yeah, that's actually,
Yeah, yep. I think we all have the same idea.
I think we were all on the same page here.
Yeah.
And,
Grab
however,
it.
then
I
you will-
think so.
I
And
will
it would
point out
probably
in
explode and kill
doing
us all.
that, I was going to say, in doing, okay. In
I could
doing
create
that,
a forces shield that we can all hide behind.
I can help.
I can help.
So can
We
I.
got this.
I
think
like,
this is a
that,
great
I like how Kim is now all of a sudden awake at the concept of putting a body in a blender.
Shut up.
Yes.
Because it's the director.
I
Because it's
feel
the
better at
director.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, this because it's the director. I'm my throat's still like really hurting, but I feel a lot better mentally now.
See, he's been cured somewhat by the thought of punishing this cruel bitch.
She's like
Little the worse.
she really like literally she's like super Hitler.
I choose to point out, you know that Cypher 9 is like 1,000,000 times worse.
How could he possibly be worse? I don't want to actually see, but then the way please don't have
Okay, I will answer that question in one phrase that is truly terrifying. Because he's actually efficient.
He doesn't have a flair for the dramatic like the director fucking did.
Yeah, but he's not just gonna
So
like
he won't
kill
make the
people
same
for fun.
mistakes
At
as she
least.
did. He doesn't have a concept
Doesn't-
of fun. He has a concept of efficiency.
But yeah, let's throw
I,
this
I
person.
feel that would at least make it somewhat better.
All right,
Like,
so
still
guys,
horrific.
are you actively going to throw the director's body into the device and see what happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
What choice do we have left at this point?
Forces shield up first, guys. So we
I
have
was
like
going to say you guys could have run and probably possibly gotten out of the blast radius, but okay.
We're gonna force the shield this. No, we're doing this. No. We're doing
So,
this.
Oh.
All right then. Would you guys like to erect your forces shield? You
Wait.
will all get. Hmm?
Wait, guys. No, we can't fucking do that because if it blows up and the premium shards start going everywhere, they're gonna slice through the fucking shields.
I'm
That might-
glad.
Is
someone
there a
thought that.
closet we can hide in?
I have the exit button. I mean, I'm all for the 2-foot express.
Yeah, maybe we should run instead, so the premium doesn't slice through our shields unless we hide behind something and erect a shield at the
I
same
mean-
time.
So,
Or we could run.
Would you like to
And
switch to
some-
me?
by the way, how much time have we wasted having this discussion in game?
Oh no,
Evan?
the time stopped while you're
Okay.
having this chat because I'm not that much of a
Okay.
douche.
All right, so
Evan's nice.
That's a lie.
But there's premium everywhere in the armor, just to be clear. Like
Yes.
inlaid everywhere.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, let's start running, and I've got an idea.
Okay.
Say, yeah.
I am all for the deucing.
Okay.
Okay.
I have my
Alright,
extra
please.
actions.
Can I get you all to make me a dexterity athletics roll?
Haha.
Fuck.
So
Can I roll it twice for the extra actions?
What you get will be multiplied by the extra actions.
So my plan was to, since I have the clicker, and the clicker has a data signal, and the data signal goes to the main gate, I was just going to pop over to the main gate and
By the
open
way,
it.
guys, as you leave, you will notice the fact that the firewalls surrounding the encampment, surrounding the actual building, no longer exist.
I only got one success, actually. That's terrible, and that's due to the willpower, thankfully, on 8 dice.
What was
I
the
was going to do one other
silly
thing.
roll?
Beg your pardon?
You said it was a dex what?
Athletics.
This is where I die.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you and me too. Or you and me both, not two.
I got one success thanks to willpower
Oh.
on 8 dice.
So apparently the reason
3 successes.
Sorry. Evan,
Yes.
one thing I'm doing with one of my extra actions, I'm taking the head in the armor, with the helmet on, and I am tossing it in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I was going to do with one of my successes was grab Zach since he's fallen behind. That's what Sketch would do.
Okay. That's
A lot
fine.
of people are falling behind.
Okay, guys. Ka-fucking boom. Because somebody threw a premium-infused helmet into a magical reaction.
Oh, shit.
Didn't we just fucking decide not?
I was doing it once everyone's getting away. That's where I'm.
But it's still a big bada boom.
Here we go, boy.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
There is an
like
outwashing of. Okay. There is an outwashing of blue energy that rips through the building. It doesn't actually cause the building to be destroyed. However, you get the distinct impression that if you're standing in it, very bad things will happen. Okay. I need everyone to make me a dexterity athletics roll.
Oh,
And
boy.
they need to get at least 2 successes, or they're going to be caught in it. Rory, because you opted to go back with 1 success, and yes, you have extra actions and whatever else, you need to make this on a margin of 4 successes, or you will have a very sad time with life.
4.
Okay.
So, I think I kind of didn't get any successes.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Yay, willpower. I got 2.
Dancing. With lots of coins. Nice. Okay, good.
Okay. Mark is on 0 successes.
Is this the shortest lived character I've ever played? I hope not.
Possibly.
Oh. And I was just getting to like him. Poor fellow.
7 successes.
So Rory ends up killing us all and gets out of it alive himself. That's it.
Okay, I'm still waiting on rolls for Lottie. Oh no, Lottie has hers. I'm still waiting on Zach.
I got 0 successes. Hit me with it.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh,
We're
no.
both going to take 16 dice of aggravated damage.
Bring it to my face.
At least it's dice.
Sorry.
It's dice.
I thought everyone was out of the building.
And they were. However, They had another good minute to run, which might have given them distance. You caused it to immediately react.
So now you'll be haunted by two ghosts,
God
Rory.
damn it.
Richard's and Eric's.
You have got to be shitting me. Kim, you take 2 acts.
Yeah.
And thus the father is blessed.
The wave hits Zach, he just goes, Jesus YOLO swag, and he just gets slapped back.
Basically.
Oh,
Fine.
For the record, I will point out, everyone who succeeded, oh no, you guys think this is okay. Everyone who succeeded on the roll is still taking 10 dice.
God damn it.
So
Oh boy.
Zach might have to fucking decide to like. Oh my god, he's gonna throat punch fucking Rory. Oh god.
Throat punch!
Fucking gross punch.
Rory might just have made
Jesus,
it.
I made up for that roll. Somebody is going to be taking 6 lethal, and your legs will be erased from your pattern, Mark.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What the fuck? So not only do I not have any legs, I can't grow them
If
back.
Lottie loses her legs from her pattern,
No, you can grow them back. It'll just take a lot of very powerful life magic.
By the way,
Nearly that was painful. All right, who's next on this clusterfuck of pain?
By the way, Evan, there's something I forgot because yesterday I was in that other scene where we went into the internet, and I took 6 bashing damage. Can I assume that I healed that before today?
Oh yeah, that's fine. With your life magic, you could have healed that, no problem at all.
Good. Okay.
That's literally like, ow, my face, my face, ow, my face.
I'll hop on the pain train next. Hit me.
All right, Ray. I love you, buddy. Just want you to know. 5 aggravated damage. Choose a limb.
oof.
Left leg.
It's gone from the thigh down.
Oh,
Jesus.
guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was going to happen.
That's fine. So
Basically, what will happen is these injuries are caused. These injuries are caused as basically it laps against you just as you get out of range. You can imagine what would have happened if you'd been physically in it.
Yep.
yeah, that's
All
terrifying.
right.
It's
Who
okay. We'll
wants
throat
to,
punch him for you.
Who wants to take the plunge next?
I will.
I'll go for it. Or
All right, Lottie, you're next in that case, dear.
Yeah.
You you already carrying like a lethal, or is it 2 lethal?
Yeah. I think it was 1 lethal. It was
Okay.
1 lethal. 1 lethal.
Yeah, her armor
Oh yeah,
downgrades
because you
lethal to
downgrades. Thank God for that armor.
However, this will not be effective. This is going to make mockery of your armor, so it's unfortunately not going to give you
Jesus.
soak.
It's alright.
Ooh, that's not too bad. You take 3 aggravated damage. As I said, it's a threshold of 4. 4 and up, you lose a limb. If you get 6 and up, you lose 2 limbs.
It's alright, because Lottie has all her limbs, so she can beat the shit out of Sam's character.
That's
She's already
entirely
planned this.
fair.
Yeah,
I-
no, I think it's all decided that we're just gonna go and beat the shit out of him after this.
And then we'll bond.
I mean, I'm not because I can't go because I don't have legs.
You just angrily crawl after him like, you motherfucker.
Okay, who is okay, so next is Jewel. Okay. Gonna roll these bones. Jewel, you will take 3 aggravated damage.
nippy.
Not enough to lose a limb.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You sound almost sad
Hey,
at that.
buddy, let's do this.
All right, you feeling it? You
Yeah,
feeling
let's do
it?
this. Let's do this. Let's get it over with. Oh,
Oh, that's 5. What are we losing?
we'll take the right leg.
Okay. And last but not least is the perpetrator himself. Stop, Sam.
So
Hello, Sam.
I feel like if I rolled a 1 here, my players would legitimately like mutiny and kill either me or you.
No, it's okay.
Just
We'll get
Sam.
him a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he
sorry.
You didn't know. I'll give you like fucking. I don't know. You didn't know. Anyway, moving on. Okay, I'm not gonna be that guy. That guy, Pierce. All right, so that's gonna be. That is 5. So once again, choose a limb.
I actually can soak ag.
That's nice. You can't soak this.
Since he's closer to the blast, shouldn't he get like a shitload more dice than we did when we were almost out of range?
He also rolled 7 successes.
Yeah, he
to
got
that
Oh,
speed.
sorry. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
He
You know.
got the fuck out of Dodge and left us.
Yeah.
So this is not soakable, even if I can soak ag, but through pattern.
Correct.
What was the helmet made out of
Because
again?
it is literally erasing your pattern from existence. That's the concept of it. Your pattern might be incredibly resilient. That's nice, unless it doesn't exist.
Oh,
Essentially,
Right,
think
really?
about it like the way it was designed is there was a wraith power, and it still exists. I don't know what it does in W20 though, called Obliviate, which is literally unsoakable ag damage because it erases you from existence.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll take his left arm.
Also, Solon is only half, right? Life 3 can regrow your own limbs. And none of
Oh.
its pattern damage, it bloody well can.
Wait, sorry, wait, I can't. So what? Sorry, what now?
What
What?
did I say that was confusing?
I'm confused of what we're confused about.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
bit-
Yeah, if something. Okay, your pattern is your basic being. That it actually takes it takes life 4 to alter your own pattern because actually changing the basics of what makes you a person is quite difficult. Things that are erased from your pattern mean that they need to be put back onto your pattern. So your legs have actually and your arms, whatever else, have been erased from your pattern. They can be regrown. It just requires mastery of life magic to do it because they have to be basically replaced.
Oh, like we did for Jason's dick.
Yes, similar
Okay.
to that.
All right. Well, I know who I'm calling tonight.
Oh my god, fucking! Oh my fucking god, Torna! Jesus, best gift ever.
What?
Us.
Oh my god, that's amazing. All right.
well,
There is
Sure.
the immense outlooping of energy, at which point... Oh shit, I have to roll for Silvermane. Oh shit, I have to roll for... Oh shit!
God,
You
this
have-
is-
You have to roll for what?
Holy shit, did you forget about him? Did he die?
No, I was going to say I have to roll for Silvermane, and he's going to be pissed.
Should we just give him Rory?
I vote yes.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rory, you've been voted off the island.
So
Well,
you
you will
want-
legit glare at him and say that.
What?
He takes 4, so not enough to lose a limb, but he's fucking pissed. Alright, so, guys, it is the aftermath. You lie on the ground. Some of you are broken beyond words. Ironically, the funny thing is, it doesn't hurt.
That's
This
worse.
was never there.
It's as if it was never there. You know it was, and you know the sense of loss that it's gone, but it didn't hurt when it was ripped away from you. Interestingly enough, your clothes are still there. Like it didn't demolecularize, your pants or or anything to do with your being. Your flesh is gone.
So-
But the wounds themselves have actually healed in the sense that it's like stubs of flesh where your legs were. So from your thighs down, the wound is completely covered with flesh, if that makes sense, as if it was always like that.
Mm.
does anyone else have open wounds?
No.
So, since Eric doesn't know what this is, but because he's fresh off the boat, he's like, "Where the fuck are my legs?"
Yeah, Sketch is like, trying to stand,
listen.
using his knife to plunge into one of the cars or something.
Wait, Sketch doesn't have legs, or he just has one?
Sketch is one leg, yeah.
Alright.
That's his right leg.
Lottie will
Stealth
help
bros are
him.
now
Sketch,
one-legged
think
each.
of all your cool leg tattoos.
I know.
They're gone now.
I know. He's triggering. He's like, no.
I know someone who can regrow limbs. Fuck.
Joel will
It can get us to them.
calmly.
Nope. New plan.
That's great, because you're gonna need them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can worry about that.
No. He's gonna need more time for all the limbs he's going to lose.
But not before he's given us ours back. For fuck's sake.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Lottie has short fuse.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Lottie, you need to lose your shit.
Oh, jeez.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, I just have to say, when you're in a group and you have these adventures, you should make decisions with people so that they don't get fucking in the crossfire. Because that's just a surefire way that your friends get fucked over, especially because you run right fucking past them after you put the goddamn helmet into the reactor. A little warning would be polite. Just saying, for next time, if there is a next time for you. Looks over to Silvermane. You had business with him, right? Do you feel any kind of ways if we handle our business with him first?
Silvermane looks at you kind of, how to explain it? He looks not angry, but you feel the anger emanating from him, and he says, I'm not in the habit of taking prey when they're weak. It's bad
We'll call
form.
you when he's all patched up. How does that work?
He will very casually reach into his pocket of his into the pocket of his the pocket of his breast pocket. He will flick a business card that Lottie will be very easily able to catch.
She will. We'll call you.
I'll
Give him a
hold
wink.
you to them.
We'll call you. Don't worry. Give him a wink, and then just sneer at Rory, then smile. So, we all need a nice little pick-me-up. Who's up for hardcore vodka?
You know, I'd really like a cane.
Harry, you
I'm
guys.
sure we can find some hobos to steal them from.
I'd like a wheelchair. Eric gestures to his missing legs.
Rory goes and who can't walk right now? Who's missing legs or leg?
Eric, Sketch, Runway, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric.
I choose to also point out now, because this is important, and I apologize in advance. However, this had all been pre-written. These injuries cannot be healed by magic. They will require time to heal. So,
Jesus.
But
Nope.
didn't you say that magic is the only thing that could heal them?
no.
No, regrow the limbs.
As in you will actually have to take the amount of time to heal your wounds, as stipulated under how long it takes to heal.
Oh shit! Seriously, that's like 6 months for some of these people.
I'm aware of
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I really didn't know. Out of character. That was an out of character comment.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's all fun, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's all fun. I'm
Don't
just
worry
saying, your
about it, man.
character's about to get fucked though.
Yeah, exactly. You've just lost any friend you had left. Just saying.
No, not at
It's
all.
okay. You can regrow them like limbs.
Exactly. Yep.
Fuck that. Fuck regrowing. I'm getting an upgrade. First things first, though. I need a cane.
Oh, you can all kick my ass later. Let's at least go. Let's get somewhere safe. He goes and picks up Eric, because Eric has no legs. With his one arm. Incidentally, he has strength 5 right now. But
I'm sure that's really vulgar to watch. You're gonna get so many looks. Wait, are they still in the compound?
yeah.
The compound's, I'm guessing, deserted.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a lot of dead people here.
No,
Wladdy's gonna look around for a
not
car.
at all. There's no dead people at all.
There's nobody.
As a matter of fact, you see some people walk outside from the compound as you know, whilst there was the energy flowing over. You'll see people walk under it as if it wasn't there.
Ah, completely not affected.
Was it targeting
Sometimes
us?
being-
You can now contemplate what would have happened if this wave had washed over Dublin.
That was nasty, but it honestly could have been worse.
As I said, unmade from existence.
Basically, and we wouldn't even feel bad about it because we wouldn't be there.
Would it only have targeted people with avatars?
It would have only targeted us. Anything not within the paradigms. I mean, look around. The people that fit the paradigms perfectly, they're good. They don't even see shit. But us, we've got things missing that feel
The
perfectly
win
fine.
rate is hurt.
I don't exactly mesh.
Oh.
When right now he's close enough, but no cigar, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It is that I can avoid most of the drawbacks. I can get some of the benefits. This is not something that was a card in my deck.
But
Let me
let's
get a
just say
card
they
for
won't
us.
invite him over to tea without trying to kill him later.
Is there a car I can steal somewhere nearby, Evan?
Not really. You're in the middle of a country road. You're on a country road at the moment. There is the parking lot that is, you know, in the actual power plant itself, but there aren't really. There are only 2 or 3 cars there at the moment,
And it would,
and that would mean
I'm
going
taking
back.
one of them.
it would need to be a
No,
really
no,
big
no.
car to fit all of us there.
Actually, in like if you're gonna go do it in character, Lottie's gonna be like, no. We don't need the attention. They're regular people going to feel some ways about some one-armed person randomly stealing their car, and they're gonna ask questions. Let's just walk as best as we can to the
So
train
some
station.
of us
We
can't
really
walk.
don't need more attention. We honestly don't.
Easy for you to say. Sketch is crawling over the jewel.
Fucking
Yeah, but how do
Joel
you think
will
they're gonna
get
feel
down
if
so he can climb on her back.
Eric isn't saying anything. He's just
Yeah. Well,
I
Eric
think
is.
we factor in the common sense here. But if someone were to call the cops and we get picked up, what's going to happen in a couple of months when some of us have our limbs back? How do we explain that?
That is a good point.
Well,
I know.
that was what I lovingly refer to as a shit show.
Good fucking damn it! Eris is left
Yay.
tit. Who the fuck are you? Oh wait. Hi.
He's currently sitting in a tree, kind of looking down at you all.
Who is it? Is it Iscariot or is it Faust?
Neither.
Great figure.
Oh.
Hello.
Lottie's jumpy.
I felt certain energies that I hadn't had or felt in a very long time, so I thought I'd stick my head out and see what was going on. And all of a sudden, there were people who used to have legs and now don't.
Arms too.
Yeah, that was my fault.
The fuck did you do?
Listen.
I
Can
tossed
you
the
get us
director's
home
head
first?
in the- Yeah,
Wait,
sure.
whoa. You mean to tell me Ding Dong the Witch is dead?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
very dead. Very dead.
Oh,
We're very happy about
She
it.
real dead. Forever dead.
Existence dead kind of
He
thing.
hops out of the tree and lands. Rather, he doesn't land very well. He kind of lands very shakily. And he says, well, now, that is interesting. That is very interesting indeed.
There is someone worse in her place, so don't get all excited.
Oh, naturally, you cut the head off a snake, but, you know, there's always a bigger snake.
Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Oh Jesus, not you two.
He walks. He very casually walks to Eric. Is Eric still on the ground, or does Rory have him?
No, Eric's on. Rory's holding him, or carrying him.
Rory, sweetheart, do me a favor. Drop him on the ground, would you?
Rory carefully places Eric down on the ground.
Eric looks-
I've always wanted to do this. Forgive me. He proceeds to roll you around.
Oh my god.
Have you met Gravedigger? He's a dick.
Gets to that point and draws his knife. And he's like, "Yeah, that's right. You come near me. Go on." Do you know what I mean? We have one.
Sweet.
Jewel
I'm pretty sure the
pat his
funniest thing I
shoulder.
can contemplate at the moment is sweep kicking you because of how tragic it would look for all involved. However,
Yes.
at the moment I'm quite. Oh my god, we need to find a hill.
Oh my god, no.
Gravedigger.
Oh well, that didn't work anyway. Never mind. I was trying to do the same as I tried to do to the director before, but it didn't work.
It's amusing, as I'm sure you will find all of this. We should perhaps get away as fast as we can before people wonder what that explosion was and we end up being caught on the side of the road.
He will kind of contemplate and say, "Is that Morse code for, oh, Mr. Gravedigger, who is our Lord and Savior, that we will love forever and a day, get us the fuck away from here"?
No, that was code for walk and talk.
Oh, wonderful. Can I continue rolling shitbag McGee down here?
Okay, but like, can you kick him too? And she'll point to Rory.
What the fuck did you do?
This. We were perfectly fine to run away, but limbs
The
lost. and
director
such
had
were not part of the
premium.
plan.
The director's head had premium in it.
He
I thought we were
ignored
far enough away.
everything that we said and the plan in its entirety to run
Oh,
back.
I thought that was out of character, that plan.
No, it was in
No,
character.
it was in character.
Some of it was in character.
Oh, I
Most of it was in
misunderstood that.
Sketch will point at Rory with his knife. I have no job now. I can't work. I have to explain to my sister why I have no leg and how I'll regrow back.
No, I can get that fixed for you.
Oh, really? You can re-alter somebody's pattern? That's going to be interesting to watch.
Well, I can't, but I know someone else who'll be glad to know the director's dead.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're making promises on behalf of other people? I really would watch that if I were you, Sonny Jim.
All right.
Not saying they won't do it. I'm just saying you should. Why is it that you can write checks on somebody else's ass?
I can't.
But you're saying you can.
Well, on a long enough time scale, I can learn to fix it too.
That's nice. That's nice. Isn't that nice? Right, come on. Up you get, Doc. Oh, for the record, Dr. Peelson, my name is Gravedigger. It's lovely to meet you.
Eric doesn't say anything because he has a feeling that if he says something right now, he's going to regret it.
Okay. So, because I am the nice, jovial, and convivial chap that I am, I'm going to open a nice little hole that we're all going to scamper through. I'm going to take you somewhere safe, and I'm going to get his high-glowing Archie maginess to come and have a look at you all. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Okie dokie, artichokey. Oh, I'm led to understand that traditions have these wonderful things called rules and bylaws. I recommend you talk to the Archbishop if you want to charge fuckface McGee over there.
Eric nods, and this is the first time in quite a while that he's been enthusiastic about something.
Right. All right, up you come, Doc. He will very casually kind of hoist the doctor up and kind of have him in. He basically cups him with one of his arms, so he's giving you enough support, like in the sense you're not falling. But to him, he doesn't struggle. Like you don't weigh much to him, basically.
Yeah.
At which point, he will mumble a few words. A rip will form in the very basis of reality. You will all clamber through and find yourself in a dimly lit club that has no current occupants.
I might not come with.
It's up to you, Sunny Jim.
No, I mean that was an out of character comment. I'm just like.
So you're gonna stay out here in the boondocks?
It seems safer right now, given the number of threats on his life.
No, that was in character.
I'll say that. Ow.
You know what? That's completely understandable. Stay where you are safe. Because when you're all healed up, you're free game. And Lottie will flounce away. Hair whipping and such. Enough flounce to make Siren proud.
All right. At that point, we will end our scene because Evans needs to depart. We will run the after effects of this scene maybe tomorrow, where you can speak with the Archbishop and do things. Cool.
I need to find Aetherites.
Iscariot can make your new life if you want.
Yes.
It'll also be more in keeping with your aesthetic.
Yes.
Cool.
I want that. I want new leg.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. I will give out event rewards and such at the end of this session. It's been another Scene in Darkness in Dublin. Have a pleasant day, y'all.